The year 2026 is quietly shaping up to be one of those rare turning points in modern history. A year that won't just pass by, but one that people will look back on and say, that's when things really changed. Across politics, technology, culture, and global events, the world in 2026 feels like it's stepping into a new chapter. The aftershocks of the 2020s, pandemics, wars, AI revolutions, climate anxiety, and economic shifts are no longer just unfolding, they're converging. 2026 is where many long-brewing trends collide with major, visible events that pull the world's attention in one direction at the same time. And at the very center of that shared global focus sits one of the biggest spectacles humanity knows how to create, the FIFA World Cup 2026. For the first time in history, the World Cup will be hosted across three nations: United States, Canada, and Mexico, turning North America into the beating heart of global football. This isn't just another tournament, it's the largest World Cup ever staged. Instead of the traditional 32 teams, 48 nations will compete, dramatically expanding representation from Africa, Asia, and smaller footballing countries that have historically struggled to qualify. Entire regions of the world that rarely see themselves on football's biggest stage will finally get their moment, and that alone changes the emotional energy of the tournament. Matches will be spread across iconic cities like Los Angeles, Toronto, and Mexico City, creating a festival that spans borders, cultures, and time zones in a way no World Cup ever has before. But the significance of the 2026 World Cup goes far beyond football. Economically, it's expected to inject tens of billions of dollars into host cities through tourism, infrastructure upgrades, and global exposure. Entire neighborhoods will be transformed, transport systems modernized, and stadiums upgraded to meet unprecedented global standards. Politically, the joint hosting sends a powerful message at a time when nationalism and border tensions are rising worldwide. Three countries, each with its own political challenges, are choosing cooperation over isolation, at least on the world's biggest sporting stage. Culturally, the tournament will redefine football's footprint in North America, a region traditionally dominated by basketball, American football, and baseball. By 2026, football won't feel like a growing sport there anymore. It will feel central, mainstream, and unavoidable. At the same time, 2026 will mark a defining moment for technology, especially AI. By this year, AI will no longer feel experimental or optional. It will be embedded into daily life in ways that are both astonishing and unsettling. AI co-pilots will be standard in offices, classrooms, and creative industries. Entire job categories will have evolved or disappeared, while new ones, AI ethicists, prompt engineers, and digital auditors, become normal career paths. Governments in 2026 will be scrambling to finalize AI regulations, attempting to balance innovation with control, freedom with safety. The question won't be whether AI can do something, but whether humans should allow it to. This tension between speed and responsibility will define much of the global conversation throughout the year. 2026 is also expected to be a critical year for climate action or inaction. Scientists have warned that this decade is the make-or-break window for preventing irreversible climate damage, and by 2026, the consequences of delay will be impossible to ignore. Extreme weather events, heat waves, floods, droughts, and wildfires are projected to intensify, affecting food supply chains, migration patterns, and political stability. Entire regions may face water scarcity, while others deal with rising sea levels pushing communities inland. Climate policy in 2026 won't be theoretical anymore. It will be reactive, urgent, and often controversial, as governments are forced to choose between economic growth and environmental survival under intense public pressure. Space exploration will also reclaim global attention in 2026. Multiple space agencies and private companies are planning ambitious missions that push humanity deeper into space than it has gone in decades. Lunar projects aimed at establishing long-term human presence on the moon are expected to accelerate, not just as scientific endeavors, but as geopolitical statements. Space in 2026 won't just be about discovery, It will be about power, prestige, and resources. Whoever controls space infrastructure controls communication, surveillance, and future economic opportunities, making orbit itself a new kind of territory. On the geopolitical front, 2026 is likely to be shaped by shifting alliances and power balances. The world is moving away from a single dominant superpower model towards a more fragmented multipolar system. Emerging economies are demanding greater influence, while established powers are struggling to maintain their position. Trade wars, digital sovereignty, and resource competition will intensify, especially around semiconductors, energy, and rare earth materials. Elections in key countries during this period could dramatically alter foreign policy directions, making 2026 a year where global stability feels fragile but fluid, uncertain but full of possibility. Culturally, 2026 will reflect a generation coming of age in a permanently online world. Gen Z and Gen Alpha will increasingly shape trends, politics, and consumer behavior. Traditional media will continue to lose influence as decentralized platforms, creators, and AI-generated content dominate attention. Music, film, and art in 2026 will blur the line between human-made and machine-assisted creativity, raising uncomfortable questions about authenticity and ownership. What does it mean to be original in a world where algorithms can generate anything on demand? That question will sit quietly beneath much of the culture produced in this year. Sports beyond football will feel the ripple effects of 2026. With the World Cup drawing unprecedented global attention, other international competitions will adapt, expanding formats, embracing digital audiences, and experimenting with immersive viewing experiences with VR and AR. Fans won't just watch events, they'll step inside them virtually, choosing camera angles, interacting with real-time data, and engaging in ways that redefine what it means to be a spectator. The line between physical and digital experiences will continue to blur, especially for younger audiences. Economically, 2026 will test the resilience of global systems. Automation and AI productivity gains may boost output, but wealth inequality could deepen if safeguards aren't put in place. Some countries might experience rapid growth, while others struggle with debt, inflation, or population decline. The global economy in 2026 won't collapse, but it won't feel stable either. It will feel like it's constantly recalibrating, responding to shocks faster than humans can fully process them. In many ways, 2026 feels like a mirror held up to humanity. It will show what we've learned from crisis and what we've ignored. The grand celebration of the FIFA World Cup will coexist with serious questions about climate, technology, and global cooperation. Joy and anxiety will run in parallel. Stadiums will roar with millions of voices, while elsewhere people debate the future of work, identity, and survival. That contrast is what makes 2026 so powerful. It won't be a quiet year. It won't be a simple year. It will be a year where the world feels intensely alive, connected, and uncertain all at once. And when people look back years from now, they may not remember every headline or statistic, but they will remember the feeling, the sense that 2026 wasn't just another year on the calendar. It was a crossroads, a moment where humanity stood between what it used to be and what it was about to become. Before you go, this is your moment to be part of the conversation. If this video helped you understand why 2026 is such a powerful global shaping year, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend who loves big global stories, football history, or the future of our world. Hit the like button so more people can discover this video. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications, because we're breaking down the biggest events, hidden shifts, and untold stories shaping our future without the boring fluff. Your support allows us to keep creating deep, high-quality videos that actually make you think. Drop a comment below and tell us, which event in 2026 are you most excited or worried about? The World Cup, AI, climate changes, or something else entirely? We read every comment. Stay curious, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.